Tell me pretty lies, look me in the face. Tell me that you love me, even if it's fake, 'cause I don't fucking care.
Woo! Y'all, it's Friday. I'm getting ready to sing my Friday song. Happy Friday, a happy Friday, a happy Friday to your baby. Yes, that came from the gut. I am so happy it's Friday. Y'all working people know how you feel me. I know you feel me. And even if your last 5 days ain't even a Friday. Okay, let's say your last day is Tuesday. Then you off Wednesday and Thursday. You be happy Tuesday. I don't give whatever day it is. That's your last day of working for the week. You're going to be singing and dancing and rejoicing. Okay? Whew. Anyway, y'all. Like, share, comment. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell to be notified when your girl upload another video or when I go live. Y'all. And one last thing. Watch the video in the ad till the end. Yes, that's it, y'all. That's it. So today, on my Friday, I want to talk about leadership. And what is leadership? What does it mean? What does the word mean? Now, there's a Webster dictionary, But what does the word mean to you? There's a dictionary meaning. There's a meaning for that word. But what does that word mean to you as an individual? And when you are placed in a leadership position, whether it's being a lead, that's a title, supervisor, manager, administrator. The one thing you need to know, in addition to the meaning of the word, you need to know the meaning so you can have that in your, you need to know the meaning in the Webster's dictionary. But then you also need to know it for yourself. What does it mean? Now, besides that, okay, leadership, the first thing with leadership is to lead by example. And every manager, supervisor, everybody should be on the same accord. So if you owned your business, let me give you a little analogy. You own a business, okay, a little company, and it grew to, corporation. It's big. And you worked from the bottom up to build this. And when you start hiring people to work under you, you want them to keep what you have built. You wanted to keep it there. You ain't trying to go backwards. You trying to go upwards. So your team, we all got to work together. So you're not going to do anything that you don't want your team under you to do. Because if you do it, they're going to think it's cool. They're going to think it's okay. So they're going to do it. And then when everybody starts doing that, things start happening in a negative way, and it will hit you in different areas of the company, or you know, you start failing. Things starts dropping. And then you got to work even harder to get it back to at least where it was. So you still behind, because now you work to get where you was when you could have been up here if you didn't have to go do that. If you didn't have to start all over. You could have been twice as bigger if you didn't have to start all over. So the first thing for leadership is lead by example. Even if you don't own the company, but you work somewhere and you started when you was what, 20? Hella young. Now you young right now and already got 30 years in. You worked and you worked yourself up to where you making a good amount. You have roles, you have came to work, and you build your own career from the bottom up within another company. You got promoted. Then you went over here and learned that, and you went over there and got an opportunity to learn that. And you did all these things, and now 30 years later, you're at the top that you can damn near retire early. So once you get up there, there's a certain amount of, you got to keep that. You can't. So if people start falling under you, under your leadership, it's still good. It's going to make you look bad too. It's good. Not only the people, the pawns, okay, but I don't know them other two big people, you know, but you're going to start looking bad. Like, ooh, he can't handle his team. I wonder if we made a bad choice. Man, I'm kind of regretting even hiring him. Oh my God, what did we do? We got to figure out a way to get him out of there. So you think just because they fucking up that it's not going to bounce back on you? It's always somebody higher than you. Leadership, lead by example, because you want to have the positive, okay, not a negative. That's the first thing in leadership. Well, actually, that's the main thing. That's the main thing. And a lot of times, what we put on our resume, see, when you're trying to get a job, you're going to, put a little bit of 10, 20s on your resume. That's just what we do. And then in your interview, you have to bring that person from that resume in the interview. So you got two more, things you have to do. Two major phony things. You're going to tell them everything that they want to hear. But then after you get the job, you get the position, and they realize that basically everything that you said is obviously a lie. And then you just be stuck in that one spot. I mean, they're not going to take it from you, but you just ain't going to promote very often. It'd be hard for you to promote. Every day that you go to work and deal with people, that's an interview. Because you never know, you might want to promote or transfer over somewhere. You don't know what tomorrow brings. You don't know what opportunities are going to come up. Every day that you're at work, every day that you go to work, you're on an interview. That's why when positions open up, back you guys. Hold on a minute. So that's why when positions open up, opportunities open up, they have to put the announcement out. They have to advertise it. But they already know who they want. They have to stay politically correct in interview. They already know who they want because they've been watching you. They see your work ethic. It's not just the work that you do on paper, the numbers. It's not just the numbers, you know. They look at your percentages. Oh, you did good with this, you did good with that. No, they also look at your behavior, your character, your personality. People don't think. A lot of times they know you have no experience. They'll be willing to train you because your personality. They know they can work with you. They know that, excuse me, if they need to give you corrective criticism, you'll be able to take it. They already know that you come to work every day. Your attendance is good. Whenever there's an issue going on, you're always able to handle it. See, they look more at that because it don't take nothing to train you. It's, can I work with this person? Will I be able to sit next to her or be in her area and have to deal with her a lot one-on-one in a close-knit thing? Will I be able to do it? It's more about you, your personality, your character, how you are, the way you think, how you process things. If I tell her she did bad, is she going to go off on me? Do I always have to keep watching her? Does she stay on task? Do she know how to, take the initiative and do things? They watch you every day. And if you ever been in a position to where you just kept interviewing for the same position. Oh, and they keep turning you down. They keep turning you down. That is telling you something. And then you be like, I got more experience than Sally Sue. They gave it to her. She's only been here. She ain't even been here as long as me. And I know more about the position. They hired her. Yeah. So you just already said it. They're willing to train her. You're right. You do know more than her. You're right. You know this job inside and out, but we can't fuck with your goddamn behavior. We don't have time to fucking babysit. So yeah, they hired Sally Sue with less experience because everything else fit right in. All they got to do now to make it all the way good. She already good. Now we're going to throw the cherry on top and train her. Can I work with this person? And then if you try to transfer to another department, you don't think that they're going to talk? No, they're not supposed to say certain things. But as humans, we all got a little bit of messiness in us. I don't give a fuck who you are. You don't think they gonna say, girl, because them know each other. The person, the department you leaving may know the head department person where you're trying to go. They got so many relatives working up in these places nowadays. So you trying to leave over here and you thinking they don't know nothing about this place. And so you think you all in the good. Okay? Human resources call and do what they do. But when it's time for the head person to make their decision, they already made it. Before you even go in there for your interview, they already looking at you side eye. Inside, you ain't gonna know it. People talk. And the only thing they're gonna say is, oh God, girl, she this, she that. Woo. But this can go either way. Sometimes they can be so tired. You ever notice how somebody that's horrible transfers? See, sometimes they'll cut you and throw salt in your game to keep you from moving. But sometimes they be so sick of you, they will butter you. She's good. She picks on fast. Oh, she handles herself in butter you. Next thing you know, that bad person, you be like, dang, how he get promoted? He this, he that. They got rid of his ass and pawned him off to somebody else because they tired. Okay. So you ever seen a bad worker get promoted as well? So sometimes they will promote your ass or get up a little bit. And they finally found a way to get rid of you. Because they, you always keep, finding a way to free passes. And, but now they found a way. They say, oh, yeah. Oh, she's wonderful. Matter of fact, we hate to see her. Look. But we want to let her go. Look. Woo! Yeah, we hate to see her go. We're going to miss her. Okay? We're going to miss her. They just really don't want to miss her. Oh, you ever did that? Just be lying. Oh, okay? Be glad to get rid of your ass. So let me go on to another thing here that's going to tie into that. That's why we cannot be envious of people and look at people, because everything is not always what it seems to be. We just looking from the outside. And we look like, how he get to move? They just don't know how he was over here cutting up. Okay? Everything is not always what it seems to be. Yeah, he got promoted, but look how. Yeah, she's driving a new car, but how do you know what she's going through? Do you even know it's hers? That could be their grandmamas or their mamas. They just can't drive no more. So they let the kids drive. You don't know that. You just seeing her driving a car. You don't know. Did someone die and will it to her? Is it leased? Is it borrowed? You don't know. You don't know. Is she behind? Did she get a couple of deferrals? You know how they defer. We can defer a payment. And you be like, oh, cool. All you did is put that one you owed behind. Now you just caught it. You still got to pay, but it's caught up now. I can't. Everything is not always what it seems to be. You can't always look at somebody and be envious and judge or say things when you don't know how it is. You just can't. I tell this story all the time when I'm getting ready to give you an example, and I always use my uncle. I'm so glad he don't watch me. But look, I don't know how old I was. I told you, everything is not always what it seems to be. I don't know how many times I said this story. I don't know how old I was. Okay, 13, 14, I don't know. We all caravanned to our family reunion, okay? And I didn't want to ride with my mom. I wanted to ride with my uncle and his wife and the kids. I was cool with them cousins. Okay, we the funny ones. We be cutting up. Anyway, I rode with them. Okay, but my uncle and his wife fought. From the time they left the house, when we all jumped in the car, pulling out the drive, argue basically before they even got in the car. For 4 hours on the freeway, all the way to the reunion. When they pulled up in the driveway, parking stall lot, all the family was out there, everybody, and this is the cool uncle. Everybody was, and everybody running and kids jumping and people out there doing their thing and barbecuing, and they walk in and honey, all of a sudden they are in. And it tripped me out. I could not wait to get home to talk to my mother. And I was like, and to this day, I am 54 years old. I still call my mother mommy. So we got home. I said, Mommy, she was like, what's wrong? I said, well, I'm confused. See, at that point, I didn't know what fake was, what phony was. I've always been into people and how they act and how they move and how they think. At that age, I shouldn't even been thinking about that. I wanted to know why they did what they did. It was different. Okay, they was fighting and I said, Mommy, they fought and argued the whole way there. But then when they got here, they're just hugging and I got a little blonde in me too now. And they were just hugging and kissing and everybody was praising how long they've been together. I said, but Mommy, they're not happy. My mama fell out laughing. And she said that's because people put on, she was explaining to me what, but what that means is fake. They was fake. But nobody at the reunion knew that. Everything, my moral to my story, everything is not as what it seems to be. Everybody was like, damn, y'all been together for 30 years, for all these years. And how you do it? Oh, yeah. And she be, oh, girl, I do this and I do that, girl. And he be like, yeah, I'll keep that bitch in check. Neither one of y'all did. Look. Okay? But people looking on the outside, being envious and wanting what they have. But really, do you really want what they have? Because you don't know. You looking on the outside. You think you want what they got. But do you really know what they got? While you sitting there wanting it, looking at it, damn near jealous over the shit. And they ain't got shit. All they got is the cover of the book. But when you open up the book, maybe a few pages got some words on it. But they ain't got nothing in their book. They can't teach you nothing. They have nothing in their marital handbook. How to stay married handbook. They ain't got no kind of words hardly up in there. But you want it. And you ain't even read it. You ain't even looked inside. All you did is looked at the cover. You can't look at something and get mad about what somebody else got. When you don't know, everything is not as what it seems to be. We have to stop doing that. Like, for real. Because when we do that, it freaking drives you crazy. And then it makes you want it so bad until you stop. You don't think logically. You might go and put yourself in a position, go buy that car or go do this, or soon to first man come up to you and open the door and hold it open for you. Do something that is like the norm to do, but you ain't never had nobody open the door for you. Girl, he opened the door. He held it open. I'm like, well, ain't that what he supposed? I mean, that's special. That's a given. That's like brushing your teeth and washing your face. That's something you got to do. The fuck? I shouldn't have to. If I'm by myself walking in, yeah. But if he's with me, yeah. What? Girl, he pumped my gas. What? He pumped your gas. That's all a man gotta do to get up in your house and live free. Eat good meals. Get all the good loving he want. All he got to do is pump your gas and open a door for you. And you jealous of that? So you think because you see him doing those couple of things, he got to be doing more. If you can open the door, and you can pump the gas, I wonder what else he's doing. Not a motherfucking thing. So now the first man that you meet that does that, you hurry up and get with him. Because you got to keep up with her. Because you're looking on the outside. Because everything is not always what it seems to be. But you don't know that. You don't know that. Everything ain't what it seems to be. That's like keeping up with the Joneses. Everything ain't what it seems to be. The Joneses are able to do that but do you know how the Joneses are doing it? Yeah, they're doing it. They done moved on up to the top. But how? They finally got a piece of the pie. How? But you just want to be like the Joneses. So you're going to try to do whatever you need to do. And put yourself in all kind of fucked up positions. Trying to keep up with the Joneses. Because what? Because why? Because things ain't always what they seem to be. Marinate on that. That's it, y'all. That's it. I didn't hit on a couple of things today. Look, a couple of these things could be a whole video. I done made 3 videos in one. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you get something out of it. If you know somebody that needs to hear anything I need to say or that I am saying, share that shit. That's it, y'all. Now, what do I always say before I end my video? Hold your head up. Keep your nose what level? Don't have it all stuck up in the air. Because you feeling the way you feeling. Because you think you better than. Don't do that. Just keep it level. Don't walk around with your head all hung low because you're feeling bad, because things are going on in your life, and you got some valid reasons to feel that way. But don't walk around with your head like that. Don't wear it. Don't let those feelings be a mask. Keep it inside until you in a position to go there. But when you out, hold your head up. And just remember that you're worthy. That's it. You're worthy. And if you don't believe it, keep saying it to yourself every day. I'm worthy. I'm worthy. Until you believe it. I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend. Stay tuned for my video. I'm just going to upload at 6 a.m. Pacific time tomorrow, February 9th or 8th. Okay? Stay tuned for that. And I will catch you in the next video. Peace.